Hi, how's it? It's the Cran K. No, when I left and came back, I did not very quickly put on some makeup. I didn't. I did not very quickly decide to get a full face beat. I did not wear any lipstick. All I still have on my lips right now is my Labello. These two products, that's all I still have on. There's no makeup in my eye, on my eyes. I have not put on any falsies. I have done nothing except put on a beauty filter. Not a beauty filter, but a makeup filter. I applied it individually. I chose this lip color. I chose the eyeshadow. I chose the eyelashes. I chose even the brows. I bet you can tell they're a little bit dark. I chose the blush, which is a little bit orangish in color, but you can see that. If you can't, it doesn't really matter. But this is what the makeup on Beauty Plus comes out looking like in the end. Absolute Barbie doll, gawking at you, refined. And guys, it's even better during the day. I'm going to show it to you during the day. I did tell you that once my phone has cooled down and stopped giving me issues, glitching and whatnot, and threatening to switch off as I continue, I'm going to then record a makeup face on... what is the other one on the other side? On UCam, and then I'm also going to show you a makeup face on Beauty Plus, and you're going to see the superiority of Beauty Plus. But yeah, like, I got makeup on, but I don't have makeup on. I have makeup on, but I don't have makeup on. This is a filter. It's a total entire filter. Let me turn to the left and show you that even when you change, okay guys, please don't be judging the look of my wig. Y'all know I'm improvising, but just look at the girl. Like, even when I look to the side, the eyelashes are staying there. When I look to this side, eyelashes are staying there. The filter stays. When I pucker my lips, this is puckering, right? This is pouting. This is puckering. When I pucker my lips, the lipstick disappears. Like, this is so convincing. The Beauty Plus makeup filter, that sometimes I feel like I'm actually wearing this like really gorgeous like pinkish red dark color, because I end up like doing this almost as if though to suggest I'm like, you know, applying it more liberally across my lips, except no, there's no lipstick. All there is Labello and, you know, what is this, lip therapy yakho discount. But you know, it looks like I got like a whole face on. Oh yeah, and I've got contact lenses. That's what's good. Yeah, I've got contact lenses. So can you see the color of the contacts? Can you see the eyelashes? First of all, I want to show you. This is a makeup filter. There we go. Thank you, san. Eyelashes. There are totally eyelashes there. Let me go back to this side. Eyelashes. You can see that there's like, it's on my finger. Lips. You can see that there's a filter. You can see it's a filter type thing. But when you're not busy touching your face, it stays. It stays, guys. And it's going to give me the look I'm looking for. Hi there. How's it? Like, guys, I promise you, this filter is so excellent during the day. I'm not even doing justice right now. This is me having rocked up. I told you that it only lasts 3 minutes, the video recorder here. You can't do it for longer than that. So the first 3 minutes I had one makeup look. Right now, you also can adjust the parameters as to how strong you want the filter. Whereas on UCam, you're stranded with just like one look that you can't make smaller or larger. It's just very frustrating. Here you can see that I've put on blue contact lenses. They could have been super blue looking like the ocean, but I lessened the intensity a little bit because I'm a black girl and that could just look weird at some point. I put on orange blush, but this time around I increased the color of it so it pops a lot more. I could adjust the parameters. I also put on an orange or a coralish lipstick, and I like my lipsticks matte. It is possible for you on this filter to make them more sheer, like to be a bit more shiny, but I prefer them matte. And as you can see, my lip piercing is still popping out. It's still showing. So the lipstick did not overtake it. Like, the filter did not just make it disappear altogether, and that for me really is very helpful. I changed the eyeshadow to make it a little bit more lavender. I don't know if you can see, you guys. The eyelashes I kept the same because there are not very many options when it comes to the free app. And the free one, you can't get bold, dazzling eyelashes. You only have very few, and most of them are these downward facing eyelashes. But I'm content. I don't care really, as long as it just looks like I have something. If I were to get the pro version, which I never will, because I'm not really that into makeup, not that into this thing that is going on to a point where just for the sake of getting more bold eyelashes, I would then go pro. So I'll stick with these really in the free version. What is this? What else is going on? Like, it enables you to contour as well, right? Depending on the various contours that you have and the strength of the contouring, you are able to therefore see your nose kind of narrowing or getting broader depending on what the contour style was. Also the highlights underneath here, you can be able to, you know, choose a highlight style, and there are more available to you if you go pro, which I never will, like I said, but you know, you might want to go pro. The lipstick as well, I'm happy to announce that does not, you know, fall into the lips, into the teeth, so that if you like, sometimes it looks as if your teeth are red when they're not. Like, it's just that this like filter does not recognize the difference between your lips and the filter. This is really good. And it stays, like I said, you can look to the left, the eyes are still, even when the color changes, the eyes are still blue. You look that side, the eyes are still blue. It's just that the color is you know, changing because the camera is not stable in one color, like, you know, regimen, whatever you want to call it. But this is what I've always wanted, and I got it. Let's move to the next one. 3 minutes is almost up. Hey, what's up? So I went on right ahead and switched it up to greenish contacts, and I made sure that they're not as green as they can be, because like I said, I'm gonna look weird, eerie, like I'm a cat in the dark as a black woman. So they're slightly less green. Yeah, and I put pink blush. Don't know if you can see the difference. And with blush, it's barely visible, especially as a black girl, if you don't go to the far extreme. So now I've made it possible to see. My lipstick is brown now. Before it was orange. In the beginning it was pink. I also made a bronze eyeshadow. The eyelashes are the same because, like I said, there's not many options. I kept the brows the same too, but you could get them thinner, more arched, etc. There are a few options available too on the free plan. And yeah, like I said, these filters do not fall off. They don't. When you turn left, they don't fall off. When you turn right, they still look cute as ever. When you look up, they don't fall off. What's good? When you look down up at them, they don't fall off. It's just excellent. So you can gesture with these filters as much as you want. Like, just gesture, like talk, flail your hands all over the show, and it'll just hang out with you. And if you think it's be looking good, it's be looking stunning, it's be looking spectacular, now at night you should see during the day with natural lighting. When I started doing this video, I was recording in natural lighting, but I first wanted to tell you the backstory to this particular application. Looking like a Barbie doll, that's who Karabo is right now, before I could do it. So I will indeed tomorrow, when I, you know, wake up and stuff, I'll let you guys, I'll show you, like, literally fresh out of bed, what using this looks like. When I'm like sitting here all chill now, hanging out with you guys after drinking my drink for breakfast, you'll see what it looks. I'm just gonna look at this lorry, guys. It looks like I've got a whole full face bead. And like I said, during the day, guys, during the day, it looks like you're a ray of sunshine. It's just so beautiful, so glorious. Another thing I discovered about this is that you can also whiten your teeth, but I didn't do that because, you know, I didn't think to do it. But I think my teeth are fine the way that they look right now. But yeah, guys, you can also narrow your nose and like chisel up your face and make it thinner. I don't want to do that because I don't want to look like a different person. I'm a Christian. The image of God is in me. I'm not trying to do an AI robot. I just want a woman with makeup. So yeah, I kept my parameters the same, my face pretty much looking the same, but I put makeup on, and now I'll be looking at you in these streets like a Barbie doll. What? Like, hey. And then with the background being removed, do I look like I'm poor? No, but I am, and you know it. I am, and you know it. So I mean, like, what? Like, imagine just killing it with a whole bunch of like wigs. I don't have a whole bunch of wigs. I only have 2 others. Hi there, what's up? So I didn't change anything this time around because I just want to keep talking, okay? Except for the lipstick. I made it pink. The other one was brownish coral, remember? Sort of kind of rustic orange. I said so many different colors there, but I bet you understand why they're the same, more or less. Anyway, whatever. Look at this, guys. Like, I'm even all ditzy and like girly when I'm like talking now, with more like, you know, sort of kind of flaily hand gestures, because I'm just looking so girly. I'm looking so girly. Like, it's so excellence. Anyway, so yeah, you can see how then a person that does a TV show, a person that does YouTube videos, you can see how if at all they're scared of what makeup means for their life, for their skin, for their future, they can use this. I mean, look at this pink lipstick, guys. Hey, my lips, I promise you, there's a lipstick there. It doesn't even show. But when I put my lips here, you can see that there's a lipstick when I move it around. But it does not do the same thing to you. My piercing is still kind of pink. In waking life, it's all super gold. But nonetheless, it shows that it's there. My eyelash, there we go. There we go. It's there. But if I don't put my finger there, you're not gonna know. Well, I mean, with the blush, I don't know if you're going to be able to see pink on me. You might if I was a white girl, but I'm a brown girl, so for those reasons, you're not going to see my fingers going all pink. But yeah, and it has not erased my mole. you know, because like it's a whole filter. It's kept my eyes cool. Except I'm kind of tired right now, so my eyes look a little bit red, but who cares? But I believe that this filter also enables you to whiten the whites of your eyes, so I think there was a way around that. But really, I'm not iffy. I'm not iffy and pinicky and choosy and what. Look at this. It's a total comprehensive look, and this is how I intend to come rock up and talk in the future. And I'm gonna take out the background. I'm gonna take out poverty out of my testimony, basically, even though it's still very much there. Essentially, fake it till I make it, to see what in the world difference that's gonna make. I ain't changing up any thumbnails or whatever, but this is what God gave me. It's completely free, Beauty Plus. The video, however, only records for 3 minutes, so if at all you're gonna want longer than that, you're gonna have to keep putting it together. However, I found a way around this issue. I can do shorts with this. I can do short form content with this, in the sense that it's not just 1 minute but maybe 3 minutes. But if I want to do long videos where I'm really just explaining like a big fat chunky message, I'm gonna have to use a camera that I can speak for half an hour in. But if I want to put makeup on there, that brings me to the next part of this amazing discovery of mine. I found a video editor on my PC that enables me to put makeup on my face. So that means that I can go and grab videos I've already done. Here it is, and I'm running out of my 3 minutes of fame, so I'm going to have to speak in the next part, guys. Coming back. Hi, how's it? I am so besotted with this look. God knows I've always loved makeup, but God knew that I have my suspicions with makeup, and I mean, even he will validate that that's true or not, what I believe, but my fears are regarded by him, and whether or not makeup ages a person prematurely, doesn't matter. God enabled me to not have to go through the whole full face beat range of eras of my life, just to be cute and stuff. I absolutely love what this is doing for me, guys. I mean, what? Like, your face beady, mona, guys. Like, your face beady. Your face beady. And if you've got acne like a sister, my acne came back because I went on a Dabbling. You can try and conceal that too. There's like an acne filter. But I don't have energy for any of that stuff. If you see my acne, then you know what? It's my acne. See the worry in my eye. Okay, cool beans. And besides, my acne, you're not going to see it at night, but you might see it during the day, because, you know, daylight hours are very exposing. But if I were to go out with a face like this out in public, and I've actually put this kind of makeup on, I would look like a ghost. Makeup always makes these ladies, especially them black girls, y'all look like ghosts. You know it's true. But like when there's like lighting, cameras, action, everything, it looks good. But when you get off the camera, you look ghostly. Nonetheless, you know, let's move on. I'm not actually trying to discourage you from makeup, because really I'm just trying to give you the gospel. Whether or not you wear makeup is irrelevant. What's important is that I gotta look a particular way in order to present better out there, because the world is treating me like trashio, and we're not doing it. However, like I said, these videos, I can only record them at 3 minutes at a go, and I'm very verbose, loquacious. 3 minutes is not enough unless I'm trying to do a short. So this camera will work really well for things like shorts, okay, which I hated doing, but now that I'm wearing makeup, I might just love doing them. I hate editing shorts. I hate even delivering shorts. They're so short. Like, what's wrong with you? You know what I mean? But I mean, if I'm wearing makeup, I'm doing it. I got background remover. I have everything that I need, which brings me to the next component of what we're actually in these streets talking about. Guys, God gave me a personal computer video editor that puts makeup on, and I found it because it was recommended to me by Apple, the Apple store. It was apparently similar to Filmora, and because I was looking for a video editor, it recommended that which I have already purchased. I purchased Filmora on Apple Store, so it recommended a video editor called CapCut. I thought that CapCut would export with a watermark and ask me to pay for it, and I discovered it's also completely free. There is a pro version, but there is also a free version that exports without the watermark, and CapCut has been a game changer, you guys. And here, let me just explain to you how CapCut has been a game changer in this very frustrating application that only lets me speak for 3 minutes at a time. Okay, I'm here. 3 minutes. Let me try and get as much information in this 3 minutes as I possibly can. CapCut. It has been a game changer. This is how CapCut has been a game changer for me. First of all, it does not use up as much RAM space on my computer like the Wondershare Filmora does. Secondly, when you offload content off CapCut, it takes far less time than on Filmora. Downside, the video size is always big in gigs, whereas Filmora always crashes it down to megs, but having the same quality 108p, 1080p, whatever that means, or even but CapCut does not have an option at 4K, whereas Filmora does. But I get why, because Filmora, like, really everything there is paid. What is this? CapCut also has got features effects on it that are free. With Filmora, unfortunately, some of the effects are not free. You have to pay a premium on top of the premium. It's like Filmora, you buy it, right? And then even after buying it, there are add-ons that you still need to pay. With CapCut, all of its effects are essentially free once you go pro. Everything on there is good to go once you go pro. I have not gone on to inquire what the price is on pro, but I imagine it's even cheaper than Filmora. If not, I'm prepared to spend the price, really, quite frankly. Unfortunately, with CapCut, you can't copy and paste because for whatever strange reason, you cannot, when you are exporting, like your title, if you already have a title that you have put somewhere else, if you copy paste and try upon exporting to put your title in, it's going to refuse. You have to type in what the name of your video is, and that's annoying, but that's something you can't overcome. CapCut, unfortunately, does not have a search button in your effects, in the sense that if you're looking for a particular effect, like if you're looking for butterfly, you can't just type in butterfly. You have to look for a butterfly and hope to find it. That sucks. Filmora gives you a search where if you've got any effect that can put butterflies in your video, you can just like search for it and it'll find it for you. So that is a downside. Therefore, I understand why they have to have a free version. And unfortunately, with these applications where there is a free component of it, a free version of it, they sometimes don't go out of their way to really make sure that their product is top notch. So that's where Filmora sort of kind of takes the cup there. CapCut, however, is excellent in the sense that once the effects there are really good, and some of the ones that are paid add-on on Filmora aren't on CapCut. So if your computer can take Filmora and not glitch and twitch because you've got enough RAM space, if you get CapCut the free version, you will be able to get effects on CapCut that you don't have on Filmora while having paid for Filmora. Filmora is sometimes worth it because its background removal tool is called AI Portrait, and even though they do sell it as an add-on in human segmentation, you can actually just get it by double clicking on your video, going on video, and then clicking on AI tools, AI Portrait, and it'll just remove the background for free. So they've got a paid background removal and they've got a free one. I found the free one because God loves me, and I'm here out in these streets to help you if you've got a Filmora paid plan. Otherwise, if you don't have, again, 3 minutes is over, next part. Filmora. This is what, okay, I was explaining in the previous part and I had to stop talking because 3 minutes is all I have in this place. 5, 4, 3, 2, your time is up. This thing be telling me that all the time. Anyway, I was saying in Filmora, you've got a background removal tool that is not restricted to just 1 or 2 minutes, but it's indefinite. You can have a 10-hour video that removes your background. So that is why Filmora is so excellent for you to get, and it happens in a split second, in a jiffy. Yes, sometimes it can take some time, but once you've already been working inside a particular video and you add another video on top of it where you're adding background remover, because Filmora has already removed the background in one video, it's going to easily remove this in the other video. Now I'm speaking about this because background remover is like a big fat chunky thing that everybody absolutely adores in the video editing industry, because they love to have that green screen, they love to have things in the background that they're showing people that they're rather doing, and softwares or applications or video editors like Canva, they only give you a minute and a half. Others that are free will only give you a minute and a half. Filmora is indefinite, and it's called AI Portrait, not human segmentation as a paid plan, where it is that you buy an add-on. Don't go in AI Portrait human segmentation. Just click AI Portrait after double clicking on your video and you will find the background remove and speak to your leisure, and you will be able to remove the background relatively quickly. It does exist on CapCut, but unfortunately on CapCut it takes 10,000 years for you to do it. It is called cut out, and it does a smart cut out and does remove the background, and I imagine it removes it sometimes even more excellently than Filmora, but it will take you a good hour. If at all your video is an hour long, if at all your video is 2 hours long, it'll take you 3 hours. It will remove the background at snail's pace. So that's why it's not beneficial to try and remove your background using what is this the software CapCut. But CapCut background removal on it is free. Like, it's free. So if you don't have money to pay for a paid video software and you still want something that's going to export without a watermark, that's going to slash right through your face type establishment thing, if anything, CapCut doesn't have a watermark at all, whereas UCam has one at the bottom, which I cut out. Okay, if you want background removal, you're just gonna have to sleep overnight over your 3-hour video where the background is removing over 10,000 years. Sleep overnight, and in the morning you'll wake up with it being gone because it's completely free on CapCut. All right, so there are restrictions on CapCut. Filmora is indeed superior. It is, but it has a whole bunch of add-ons and it sucks for those reasons. And on top of that, if you've got a slow computer that's dottering about like a geriatric, or like it's just not worth your while. If also you're starting out, it's not worth your while to buy Filmora because you might find yourself frustrated by some of the various issues that it has. And CapCut has got this also as a benefit on it. There is, oh my goodness, like, then you're gonna take away because I gotta speak for 3 minutes and I'm busy looking at the time down there. On CapCut, if you on Filmora, for instance, when it comes to effects like adding any I'll be back. What's up? How you doing? Filmora, we were talking on Filmora. If you want to add, if first of all, Filmora doesn't even have a makeup effect, a makeup filter at all. It just has a skin one and a beauty one, but it doesn't have makeup. So you can't apply makeup on Filmora, which is something that they need to get with the program in adding, if at all they want people to continue to buy their software. But anyway, like I said, it is superior in very many regards from CapCut, especially considering it has a search button and its library. I can't say its library is bigger. It also has got stock footage, but the stock footage you can also get it free online on Pixabay, Pixels, and all that jazz. So it's not that great, but to have it inside the software benefits you because you don't have to go to very many places to get your stuff done. So that's where the convenience comes in. With Filmora, Mara CapCut, you will never ever get stock footage there. It doesn't have like jiffies. It also does not have stock footage, like, you know, little random videos of little girls playing on a school playground with you having a voiceover saying, "This is what the glory of the Lord looks like in children." You're not going to get that on CapCut, but you can add it in. So long story short, there's a lot of manual labor in CapCut, but it nonetheless does pretty much everything that Filmora does and then some. And it's better in exporting if you've got an Apple computer even than iMovie. iMovie is also very restricted. iMovie does not enable you to layer to have more than 2 picture-in-picture. So you can only like stack one other layer, but you can't have a third and a fourth and a fifth. Whereas with CapCut, you can have as many layers as you want. Hence why I was able to do, using CapCut, those videos with those 3 singing gentle, lovely ladies about the tribulation. CapCut, I edited all of those videos, all of it inside CapCut. Okay, CapCut, then when it comes to beauty, the filter, it has all the things that Beauty Plus, it has all the things that UCam has, except you have parameter adjustments. You can adjust the parameters in a way that I'm very dissatisfied with UCam concerning. Like with UCam, when you put makeup on, it's there boldly as it is on the app, and you can't reduce the extremity of it, the extensiveness of it, how just like really sort of in your face it is. You can't fix it. Plus it keeps on falling off. Like this does not fall off. This is Beauty Plus. Beauty Plus is excellent. Beauty Plus also has got parameters, but Beauty Plus has got the restriction of you recording only for 3 minutes at a time, and it's really frustrating. So if you just want to keep going and going and going and going recording, what you can do then is take those videos that you've recorded that are like a good 40 minutes long, chunky, throw them into CapCut and put the beauty makeup filters on CapCut. But CapCut is restricted because it's not a beauty editor. It's more just like a sophisticated video editor that is complex more for video editing needs, as opposed to rather just enabling the needs of a beauty guru. That lady would need to go and get Beauty Plus Pro type thing. You know what I mean? But if you're just doing videos like me and you just want like a nice little finished up soft glam look, and that's all you're doing, you're not trying to be too extreme, CapCut is perfect for you because it has set makeup filters, like set faces that you can put on and adjust the parameter. And they've got different eye colors and what have you. Again, I'm about to hit the 3-minute mark, and every time I see that, I start to glitch, I start to twitch, I start to want to vibrate on the floor and gyrate. Oh my goodness.